So this is a short video about air handler being installed in the attic. This has been installed by a different contractor, and we had to come out today because the homeowner's ceiling was leaking. Now the first thing I noticed here was the water in the pan, okay, and then we don't see any safety switch in the pan. We don't see any overflow safety switch here at the secondary. We do have a secondary drain right here, which is true drain. That's not connected to anything. Well, it's not connected to the primary. It goes out by itself. So there we got two pipes going out. But what happened here is it was an interesting thing. We have crack in the pan back in there. Probably can't. Maybe I can zoom it in. It's there. So condensate. What happens here when I pour the water in here just to simulate the condensate? The water goes in the corner. Then it's pitched to this way a little bit. Starts dripping right there in the pan, okay, and then at the same time water travels all the way down to here, electrical compartment here at the breakers, and then starts dripping outside the pan. See, the pan is just a few inches short, but it starts dripping down here and damaging this, and then it goes down to the ceiling, obviously. But the reason I'm shooting this video is emergency safety switches are needed. One in the pan and the other one right here. If you have some other ideas like anti-freeze switch, let's say when the temperature drops, it attaches to the coil. When the temperature drops below 32 for whatever reason, the switch shuts down the system outside. So it's very important installations in the attic to have protection by overflow switches and primary, not the primary but the secondary drain pan switch. And I've seen lately they also produce primary drain switch, so you don't have to attach on the secondary. If there is a blockage noticed in the primary, it still detect that. But there are ways to protect installations. There was a quick video just to never install anything in the attic without having protection to shut down the system in case there is a fault. I don't believe this is a contractor's fault. Contractor did anything wrong with the installation itself. I believe they did not put the problem here. They probably never knew there was a crack over there. Otherwise, they would not obviously install. But things happen, and at the same time, those secondary protections or secondary emergency drain, secondary drain pan. That's what's supposed to catch the water. They do have the secondary drain, which is good, but in this case this was not large enough. So see, if I lower this side, the water starts going out. We don't want this insulation to get sucked in. That's another thing. So the insulation should never be in the pan. That's another thing. We don't want insulation because that's definitely going to clog the drain. So basically that's it. Thanks for watching.